Should the NBA expand the All-Star game? Now, me personally, I think is yes. And I'm gonna get into why. Now, I want to hit it from both sides, like hit the topic from both sides. A lot of the support for, I guess, keeping the All-Star game how it is like, okay, it's tradition. You know what I'm saying? It's tradition. That's how it is. Like, it just is what it is. It's been like this for how many years now? It doesn't make any sense to try to reverse it now. In my perspective, it's like if you kind of reduce the amount of, or if you expand the All-Star game, it's like you're watering down the talent level. That's why I agreed with that kind of mindset at first. But now, I honestly feel like that's not really the case. Now, why? Because the league's just not the same as it was in freaking 1962, right? You know what I'm saying? There were like 9 teams in the league. Now there's 30 teams in the league. You know what I'm saying? 15-man rosters. The talent level is just way higher than it used to be. Like, I see something that said like Pascal Siakam is the first player to average 25 plus points, 8 plus rebounds, 6 plus assists, and not make the All-Star game. Now, obviously part of that is due to pace, but even if you look back to like with the 70s and stuff like that, the 80s, like the pace was crazy, as crazy, if not more crazy than it is today. I really think it's just about pace. I think the level of talent, obviously with technology and just the progression of the game over time, is just crazy. That combined with the fact that there's way more NBA teams, there's way more NBA people, like super NBA players, and I'll think of WWE superstars. There's way more NBA players. Like, it doesn't really make sense to just keep it how it is just for the sake of tradition. Like, when we have a 3-point line now, you know what I'm saying? Like, we have so much more different calls now. The game's just different now, so it doesn't really make sense to still have a 12-man roster. You can at least make it like a 15-man roster. The other argument that I thought of was like, okay, even if you expand the game, right, there's still gonna be snubs. So you had like James Harden, you add Trey, you add like Jalen Brunson. They're still gonna be like, yo, where's that nigga Jalen Brown? Like, where's he? You know what I'm saying? There's always gonna be snubs every year. But at the same time, the more, if you add like 3 people, there's gonna be less snubs. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is gonna be less snubs. 8 snubs, for example, or people that are kind of worthy. You get like 3 or something like that, maybe 2. You want, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, just based on the fact that the league has expanded, I feel like, and the talent has expanded, I feel like it just makes sense to expand the All-Star game, at least like a 15-man roster. And I think JJ Redick said this, like, the minutes in the All-Star game aren't really as important as the nod. Shout out the quote-unquote guys like, I don't know, Jaren Jackson Jr. I don't really know if he was an all-star. I mean, it was kind of weird because Zion started. He played like 29 games. Jaren Jackson Jr. is a reserve with 35 games, but AD isn't even on it with like, what, 28 games? He played one less game than Zion and played more minutes than Jaren Jackson Jr., which is tough. Yeah, I don't really know, because that was the wild card, I'm pretty sure. I don't really know what the deal was with that, but hey, shout out, bro. Apparently he had 3 blocks. I don't know if the Grizzlies stat sheet people are capping, but hey, shout out, bro. Oh, he's a great player. I definitely low-key think they should just expand at this point, because there's always going to be snubs, bro, because there's so much talent in this league. It's kind of crazy, bro. But yeah, that's it. Hold up.